Hello, very beautiful traders. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Desmond Samuel. And just in case you're new to this channel and you're coming across this for the first time, this is a segment of my YouTube channel that I have dedicated to coming on here live to, show you guys the potential trading opportunities for the weeks ahead, and then, show you guys how you can grab a capitalizing on this. So without wasting any much time, I'm going to dive right into my chart now, and then I will invite you to sit back and then listen and then watch closely, because I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pairs to break down. All right, so let's just kick things off without wasting any much time. So first things first here, let me just share my screen with you guys so you can see closely. So the first pair on our list obviously would be the euro dollar. Okay. Hold on, let me just hide this. You guys hide this. This looking. Okay, so the first pair on our list obviously is the euro dollar, which is obviously my favorite, and I would strongly recommend that if you're new or if you want the easiest pair of all easiest pairs, this is your go-to pair. So to keep things up here, we have the euro dollar. So as you can see here, we took some bit of trade inside of here, and I came on here last week to tell you guys about it, and then how long it took us to get TP, and then we've done just that. So from a technical standpoint, what do we have here on the euro? Because I pride myself on doing a TDA, top-down analysis on the pair, and then this approach works particularly in the financial instruments, which I strongly suggest that if you do not know how to do a top-down analysis on any pair, find the link in the description. It's going to really straight to my Telegram community, and then I do these things every single time there for them for free. So long story short, entries were somewhere around here. After I saw a flag pattern, which is also a continuation pattern for this particular market here, which was a continuation pattern. I saw some flag here, so ideally I don't enter trades inside of here or inside of chart pattern. I wait for a breakout and then a pullback, and then the pullback came in. And then the pullback was also lined up with Fibonacci level from swing high to swing low. I made my entry somewhere around here, and then I thought all the way to my TP. So that was the most recent trade we took on the euro, and then I highlighted this level as my profit target. I just hit that. So what is cooking on the euro? So first things first, you need to understand that we have something called the bigger pullback and then the smaller pullback. So what is happening here on the euro here is we have seen the smaller pullback move, right? So we have seen what the small pullback could give to us, and that's what has happened here. So listen, this is yeah. So let me use this as an example. So we do have a triple bottom here, and then we broke out of the range, and then we came back here to retest. All right, so we've been given these small pullbacks, and then the market came in for a bigger retracement, which is this. All right, so you can see every single move given, every single resultant move given after this pullback here, we're not that much compared to this. This was one long stretch. So we have smaller pullbacks, and then the market sometimes comes in for a bigger pullback. All right. So that is exactly what we are currently experiencing on the euro right now, is that we should see a deeper pullback on the euro, to somewhere, maybe somewhere around here. Okay, so maybe somewhere around here to make this a convincing head and shoulders pattern, because this wasn't, I mean, compared to the left shoulder, this wasn't that significant. I just came on here and just did this, because this was also a supply level anyway. So it just came on there and then it just collapsed. However, we need to see a bigger pullback that will complement the Fibonacci move from here all the way here. Okay, so we need to see this guy pulled into this 0.618 or 0.5 region and then collapse. Okay, from there, or if it was rally upwards, it's entirely opposite. But for me personally, I don't have any trades on this pair at the moment. Even if it gets here, I don't see myself entering any trades. All right. So like I said earlier, I'll be waiting for us to clear this level. Once we clear this level, then I'll be back on, because I'm not a pullback trader. I trade the trend, because it's a lot easier to go with the trend. And right now the trend seems to be pointing to the downside, because this is a continuation chart pattern. If you check the weekly time frame, okay, we do have a double top that led to the entire collapse here. And then this is a head and shoulders pattern forming within a double top trend. So this is a continuation of this whole trend, and then this is also a reversal. So we have levels that serve as intermediary levels and the intermediary chart patterns. Okay, so this chart pattern on one hand is serving as a continuation of this whole trend, and then on the other hand, it's also serving as a reversal of this uptrend. Do you feel me? So once again, if you want to know about this more in depth, just locate the Telegram community link there. Is right in the description. So that's that for the euro dollar. So I will be watching this guy closely for us to pull into this supply level here. So once you can pull into this supply level, I'll be looking out for candlestick patterns, and then I'll come on here to I'll let you guys know that it is actually time for us to drop this guy back on its head. So that's about the euro dollar. So one of my students hold on. So one of my students, Shola, requested that I break down the cable for him personally. So this is also what you get for joining my community. I get to call you out, as I break down the pairs, because I asked them there, like, what pair do you want to see me break down? And then they list all their pairs for me, and then I give them shout outs as well. So these are my students that I've actually trained. So the next panel on should be, hold on, that may be right. Let's see. Yeah, so the next panel on our list would be the cable. So nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. No big changes have been recorded or seen since our last episode of our outlook. So it is still in a box. And remember what I said to you guys the other time, that we have no business with what this guy seems to do. Shola, I hope you're listening. So we have no business with what this guy does, as long as he remains in this box. It is entirely up to it. So our only business with this guy would be triggered if we do see a breakout of here. So we do see a breakout and then a retest of this entire range, then we should collapse. Or we see a breakout of this guy and then a retest to the upside, then we should rally. So in the event that happens, I'll be targeting obviously the next supply level that led to this entire collapse here. So like I said, the market move from one level to one level. So if it does break above here and then retest, or well and good, we take it all the way here. If it does break below this pair, or well and good, we take it all the way here. But for me, I have no business trading this guy inside here. It's none of my business. You can see just playing around the entire trend line, and then the most recently broken support level, which is supposed to become resistant. However, it's just playing games around. It is quite indecisive at the moment. Does not made up his mind, doesn't want to go up, doesn't want to come down. And then obviously all these things are tied to what the dollar index seems to be doing at the moment. So don't be too hard on yourself. That is exactly how the market moves. And then also you need to understand that if the market is going to give you 500 pips to 1,000 pips, it's going to play around. It's going to play. It's like you're trying to ask a lady out. You don't obviously expect that to be head over heels all for you because you just met her. So you have to play your cards right. You have to be patient. Every single good thing in life requires patience, and as you can see, for you to make money in this thing, you have to be patient with it. Okay, so it's either we break above here or we break below here. So whatever this thing does inside here is none of my business. Okay, so you must have an abundance mindset to this game. Okay, whatever it chooses to do here is, and then you guys that love to trade the lower side range, you have to be very, very careful, because if you watch me closely, before I do anything here, I go on the higher time frame to identify what this guy is doing. Okay, what is this pair doing on the higher time frame? Because mind you, whatever direction that the higher time frame seems to be moving, it is what the lower time frame will do. Do you understand me? It is what it is. It doesn't matter 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours. Listen, if this guy is stuck in a box on the higher time frame, there's nothing the lower time frame is gonna give you. Best believe you're only gonna get burnt. So you need to confirm with the big brother of all time frames, which is the higher time frame, the monthly, the weekly, and then let them show you a clear direction. Once again, we do not come on here to place our trades. We come on here to identify the direction and identify the directional bias. Like what exactly is this pair doing? Is it moving north? Is it moving south, or is it in a box? Is it going up? Is it coming down, or is it in a box, or is it moving sideways? So if this thing is moving sideways on a higher time frame, you have no business. Listen, the goal here is to identify the direction from the higher time frame. You can scale down to your 1 hour. Me, you would never see me on those higher time frame placing trades. Right? It is seemingly impossible because the pip count is huge. Okay, so I also scroll down to my 1 hour time frame if I have to, 4 hour time frame if I have to. Okay, so this higher time frame is just for you to know the direction, like what is this guy doing on a significant time frame. So if this guy is not clear on a higher time frame, it is not going to be clear on the lower time frame. Okay, so you have to be patient and watch what the higher time frame does, and then until it gives you a clear direction, do not place this trade. And I'll be coming up, like guys, I said, if you want to have personal access to me, check the link in the description. It's going to bring you straight to my Telegram community. Someone was asking me the other time, what's my Instagram handle? My Instagram handle is Desmond. All right, so let me just write that down here so you can get to see it yourself. So my handle is Desmond _ Samuel. All right, so that is my Instagram handle there. This is the Desmond _ Samuel, Desmond _ SS, Samuel. So that is my Instagram. And then, if you want to, reach out to me privately, you can find my email in the description. So like I said earlier, this guy is a bit indecisive as with every other major in the financial market. So you just be calm. Don't worry, I'm here. Okay, I'm here to stay. So once this presents a clear direction, for us, I'll be back on here to break it down, and then obviously we'll make money because it will test money. So that's about the cable. Nothing much at the moment. The moment is either this guy breaks to the upside or breaks down here. As long as this guy remains in a box, I have no business because this is not a direction. Sorry to say, but this is a useless. This is not decisive. This is not convincing. It has to break above here. Let me know where break below here. Let me know where we're going. Okay, because this is dancing around a trend line that has held this guy from last year. Okay, 2023. Actually, last 2 years, 2022. Up until this point here. So you cannot just start buying and selling around because you're not entirely sure. Okay, so me, I like to trade the most obvious things. The most obvious, if a chart cannot look at this and tell me that this thing is heading up or it's heading down, I have no business here. All right, so if you can confuse a chart, then it's not going to give me easy money. This is giving the simplest things that give us money. So the next pair on my list now will be AUD/USD. AUD/USD seems to be a very, very funny pair. Okay, so I remember coming on here to highlight this guy to the downside, and then I said to you guys that provided that we do have a sustainable break below this level here, we should actually collapse to the downside. And guess what? That isn't happening. Instead, it is looking like it wants to do what the euro wants to do, which is to come and give a right shoulder here. So I am not surprised. See, I'm not surprised. I put this bar here last time. I said, guys, it's either we give a convincing break, because now if you scale down to the lower time frame, of course, all well and good, we have put in a minor pullback, which is here. However, to complement this Fibonacci move, we need to come and put in a bigger pullback. Are you guys starting to get my points now? Yeah. So we need to come in here and then collapse. If at all we have to collapse, we have to come in here to significant. See, the market doesn't just move randomly. Okay, most from levels. There are some. So whenever you see the market dancing around, it is not really in your favor. You need to also be aware that there are some technical levels that you cannot see at the moment until the market has gone there and has fulfilled all technical, requirements before it now heads in the direction. And then also you need to understand that we are actually in a confused state now on the OnZ, because we do have something like this. okay, which is a break and retest of this particular 0.618, and then we do have something heading all the way down here, which we are waiting for it to retest the 0.5 and 0.618 reader. So this is not the pair for you. See, listen, if you're new to this, yeah, I recommend just 3 pairs, just 3 pairs. The first pair being the euro, the second being the cable, which is the GBP USD, and then the last pair that is the clearest, that is actually clear, okay, for you guys to try and capitalize on is either AUD USD, even though most times that is quite stupid as well, but AUD USD or NzdChf. So those are just if you're new here, there's no point trying to rack your brain over. There's no reward for the guy that's trades the most confusing pair. Okay, there is absolutely no reward whatsoever. Your only reward is anxieties and depression because this guy is indecisive at the moment. So wait for it here. Then also this is a supply level here. So I mean everything just dances around this major supply level. So just wait for it. Let's just see what the market wants to do. Okay, is it gonna come in here? Collapse. Is it gonna break above here? Rally. So it is entirely up to Aussie. For me personally, this is not my favorite pair at all. I don't even know how people call this the red pair. This pair is messy and indecisive. And I remember last year this pair stressed me out so much because it was stuck in a range. It was stuck here for over 5 months. Okay, so one of the most messy pairs out there is this guy. So that's all about Aussie. So the next one here is GBP CadJpy. I think I did this analysis yesterday. So once again, this pair is for a guy called Shola, Shola. Yes. So Shola was the one that asked me to break down this pair for him. So once again, like I said, I don't pride myself on breaking down the most complex pairs, even though this my approach can practically break down any financial instrument. But like I said, it is the simplest things that make money in this thing. So even look at a pair as messy as this. I mean, obviously the overall direction seems to be bearish, but the wave patterns are not encouraging at all. They're not encouraging at all. The waves are just. I mean, look at all this. It looks like a man. Look at the spikes. Look at the spikes. Look at the spikes. Don't know how you guys trade this, but anyway, I promised him to break this down for him in the best way possible. So yeah, obviously from the overall big boy time frame, because I like to refer to them as the big boy time frame. This is very bearish. This is falling. Okay, this is collapsing. So we have actually broken a key level here, and then scaling down to the weekly time frame, we do have a sustained break here. However, we have not been able to put in a convincing pullback. So this pullback only has to complement this. Okay, once again, Fibonacci again. So I'll be I don't trade this at all. I don't like it at all. It's messy. However, I'll advise you to watch this level closely. Okay, watch this whole level closely because anything could happen. And then at the moment, we do seem to have a little here inverted into this pattern here playing out. So if I come on here and then plot my trend lines like so, you can see that we have actually broken out of here, on a weekly time frame. Okay, we have actually broken out of here on a weekly time frame. So okay, so this is the low, this is a higher low right here. So we need to come in for a pullback. I don't know if that is a pullback that it try to give here, but if you use your fibs, if that does not align, it has to come back for a deeper pullback. Okay, so it's either you wait for it to come back for a cleaner pullback before you hop on this pair, and then obviously ride it all the way to this key level for the retest. But mind you, as you're going, there are some supply levels as well to watch out for. So that's why I don't. Once again, I don't know why you guys choose these messy pairs, but if this is what works for you, all well and fine. But this is just absolutely ridiculous. It's not clear. It's just everywhere. Once again, it is the simplest things. That's why you guys constantly have headaches because you're out here messing with the wrong pairs. So it is the simplest things that make you money. So as you can see here, we may have put back the first time. So what you need to also do again is put a level here. All right, okay, fine. So since you have actually broken above here, then we tested and then we actually running into the recent highs. So your own business here is to wait for this pair to actually break above. Okay, break above here. Pull back here, and then your first level target should be this point here, which is the 1.14571. And then subsequently the key level for the bigger retest. So that's that about this ugly aspect of GP CadJpy. I honestly don't want to do with this anymore. So the next one on my list here will be the EurChf. Once again, I don't know who asked for this, but if you're the one that asked for this, kindly leave a comment in the comment session. Let me know that you've seen the answer to your question. So it is somewhat similar, okay, to the GBP CHF, similar structure at the moment. So like I said earlier, the market tends to move from one level to the next level. So we have actually broken out of this whole key level here. So we are actually supposed to pull in into this trend line for I think this will be a third touch of the trend line. So this will be a third touch of the trend line. And mind you, this is going to take a while. It's not going to happen tomorrow, next week, next month. It's going to take a while for this guy to get here. Something like maybe June, July. All right. So for the time being, what do you do? So what do you do? That is why I'm here. So mind you, we have an inner trend line here. So your primary concern, your primary concern here should be how to break above here. So if you can successfully break above here, okay, and then your next target should be this point here. Okay, see how easy it is. There's no point wrapping your brain over some mundane technicals. It is either this or this. There are no two ways about it. All right, it is either this guy, because for you to get here anyway, to retest, it has to break this trend. It has to break this level anyway. What I would advise you do is wait for this guy to be taken out. Once this obstacle one is taken out, which is the inner trend line, your next concern will be this minor supply level. So once this is cleared, you have a free space. Space is all we need. We don't want all this mess. Space. All right, space. So once we have successfully cleared this minor supply here, we should actually be heading all the way to 1.02490. Okay, to retest and give yourself a chance of a third touch of the trend line, because there is a common saying this distance that the third touch of the trend line always does the trick. So like I said, you have to wait for this guy to be taken out, okay, convincingly taken out. I don't want to see any spikes and haphazard moves. Convincingly taken out. Take out this guy and break above this level with a bullish engulfing candle, a pullback at the red all the way to the upside. Not we, you, because I hate don't trade this. So you ride it all the way to the upside. All right, so bone of contention, inner trend line, minor supply, first level target 1.0033. Actually, I'll be on here to let you guys know if this pair is ready. Okay, I'll be on here, or if you don't see me here, you will certainly find it in my Telegram community. That's why I strongly suggest that you check the description. It's gonna bring you straight to my community here. So a convincing bridge of this inner trend line, a convincing bridge above this supply level, it would expose. First of all, this is a rounded figure here, so 1.000 whatever here, and then subsequently the key level. So we do have a potential 544.7 pips on our hands if this criteria is met. However, if that doesn't happen, I have no business with this pair. You shouldn't have any business with this pair. Once again, you should approach this game with an abundance mindset. All right, there are lots of opportunities every single week in, week out, month in, month out. So you should not be stuck to one pair. If it doesn't give you what you want, you move. We have the stock, we have the commodities, we have the metals, we have the currency, we have crypto. So there are practically hundreds of pairs out there that are ready to give you what you want. It doesn't have to be this particular pair. If you're not ready for at the moment, move on. All right, that is about the Euro CHF. So the next pair on my list will be for Kenny. So there's a new guy in the blog called Kenny. Kenny says he wants to see me break down gold. Okay, so Kenny, this one is for you. I'm giving you guys shout outs now so that tomorrow you know say Desmond did not mention my name. I'm giving you guys shout outs. So like I said, I pride myself on going on the higher time frame to have a bigger perspective to see the bigger picture. What exactly is this guy doing on a significant time frame? And this we are in a range, a major range on a huge time frame anyway, because we're bouncing back and forth. So this seems to be a triple top. However, the market currently. So let's move on to what's happening presently. Hold on, let me just see something. Oh, okay. So let's just move on to what's happening, currently. So what's happening? Okay, what's happening? So first things first, we came on here, we broke above here, came on here, and then we have been playing around this whole level. We are actually stuck in the range. I do see this as a range because now it has not given us a clear direction. Okay, it has not given us a clear direction. It is still in this box. So until this guy breaks out of this box, I mean, I don't know how you guys intend to make money off of this, because it's not giving you a clear direction. That is giving me a clear direction. So until this guy clears this level here, once again, it's the simplest things that make you money here. So once this guy clears this level here, okay, you should be ready to hop on this pair. Hop on this pair. So we can see some peep to the upside. So if this actually happens here, if we breach this $2,072 per ounce, okay, then that's fine. We can ride it all the way up, okay, to the recent high, which is 2,148.990 dollar per ounce. However, for me, I'm favoring this guy to be downside. Now, reason being that we do have a move here that is yet to be to have a corresponding Fibonacci pullback. So this is actually, let me just go on higher time frame again. You guys know me and see, I eat, sleep, wake up, breathe Fibonacci. Okay, so this is a low. This is a high. This is higher low. All right, so we need to come and put in something here for a third touch if at all this guy wants to rally to the upside. So this is a bigger time frame perspective. And then the only thing stopping this guy here is this bar. You see, we've been playing around it, we've been playing around here for a while, and then the only thing that's holding this guy back is for us to this bar. Once we can clear this bar here, ladies and gentlemen, we're actually dropping all the way to 1943.615. Again, that is dependent, highly dependent on what the index the dollar index does. If it drops, these guys will go up. So, and then if you mark out your fibs, you actually get to realize that this lines up perfectly around this level. So ideally, what I would like to see is for us to come and give a third touch of the trend line here. And then if this doesn't hold, we should collapse, all the way down. So for me, like I said, it is unclear at the moment. It is not clear. Okay, so I would advise that you thread carefully, because this is not just any pair. This is gold, has lots of spikes and also some funny moves. So it is quite luxurious. So this is you have to be extremely careful and then plan your trades and trade your plan. But for me to hop on this pair, I like to see a clear break below this 2004 dollar per ounce level. If that doesn't happen, I have no business with this guy, because we would most likely remain here for maybe another week or two before we actually get that conclusive break below. All right, so there's absolutely nothing to worry about. The year is still fresh and young. This is just about 11% or 12% of the year gone. So it's not a huge, the best part of the year has not even come yet. So you don't have to rush anything. Just take it easy, be calm, be patient, because this market will constantly test you to try and find out if you're a top G. So you have to show it that you're a top G by being absolutely patient and stoic. All right, so the next pair on my list is CadChf. So this one goes for Kabore Adama. I hope I pronounce your name, properly. CadChf by Kabore Adama. Okay, so Kabore Adama. I hope I got that right. So CadChf. So once again, top-down analysis, okay, which is something I strongly recommend. So CadChf, we were in this range here for years, and we are actually starting to put what seems to look like a downtrend. Okay, what seems to look like a downtrend. in the sense that we have put series of highs and lower lows and lower highs. All right, I'm not okay. So this is a high. This is a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower high, equal low, equal high, lower low. All right. So so for now, funny enough, I had an analysis sometime back, in the past, and then you know what? Okay, fine. Since we have reached this level here, and mind you, so let me just use this to confirm what I've been talking about since Cabaret Adama. Okay, so Cabaret Adama, if you look at the bigger time frame perspective, we do have pullbacks here. So this, you can see that this was the most recent high, okay, and then this was the most recent low. So this did not complement this entire stretch. For every impulsive move, there ought to be an equal and corresponding pullback or correction move, as most guys would love to call it. So if you were judging based on this, okay, now the only reason as to why this collapsed at this level was because of this supply level here. However, ideally, what should happen is this: if you've dropped this much, at least we should pull back to half of the move, half of it, if not more. Okay, so we should pull back to at least half of it. However, that didn't happen. Okay, and how do you know half of the move? Is simply by using the Fibonacci tool. So that would let you know how long a stretch is and mark out the midpoints in the stretch. So Fibonacci. So don't worry, I'll have an entirely different module in my course to teach you guys how to actually use all these tools. They just make life easier for you. So this is an impulsive move, no doubt. We have actually collapsed, and then we came on here to break a level that has been holding this guy since 2023. We actually came on to break it. However, this pullback here was not good enough, was not sufficient enough for the collapse or the stretch that we had. So, like I said, for every impulsive move, for every stretch, there ought to be an equal and corresponding pullback. All right. So we do not have enough pullback. Okay. Instead, the first pullback just stop here. It just stop here. So if you're broken below a level, this is the range principle states that if you've been in here for a week, 2, 3, 4, 5 months, a year, the total amount of pips accumulated here must be equal to the total amount of pips that the market breaks out to once you break out of this range. All right, so we have not gone anywhere, quite frankly. We've not done anything. Okay, so this is just the market pulling back, to fulfill technical levels. To fulfill what? Technical levels. And you should not panic. You should not be worried about anything. Once again, I said this earlier to you guys that I'm here, to take you guys through on this journey of profitability. So you don't have to worry about anything. Okay. So I do see a trend line lining up. Okay, I do see a trend line lining up. So, and then this is also happening around a fib level. Okay, so this was the impulsive move, no doubt. And then the pullback ought to be, you can see that this was the most recent supply level. So you can see how everything seems to be lining up. Okay, it didn't take me up to 5 minutes to break this down. Did it? It didn't. Okay, so this is the high, this is the low. So this is the deciding point, or most traders will call it POI or whatever. So this is the point where you need this guy to step into, and then liquidate this whole point and probably stop the early sellers out, and then now head in your direction. Okay, so this guy overall is bearish. However, there are certain technical standpoints that must be fulfilled before you jump on this pair. So the first one being that we need to rally into this supply level properly, convincingly, okay, before we actually collapse, because this isn't just one level. This is a supply level. This is a trend line, the one I drew, hold on, the one I drew earlier. So this is also a trend line point here. So this could potentially be a touch of the trend line. And then this is also a Fibonacci level. So these are three solid confluences here around this level. So you should be waiting. Then what do you now do once these conditions have been met? Very, very simple. Scale down to your 4-hour time frame. So ideally, entry time frame is 4-hour time frame. Okay. 4-hour time frame is my entry time frame. The analysis, every single thing happens on the higher time frame. So as you can see here, so ideally, your concern should be, you know, once you come on here and clear out this counter trend line. So a 4-hour candle break and close, listen attentively. You don't place in here because this could easily be a touch of the trend and then it could rally all the way up. Anything can happen. So listen, Cabaret, Adama, listen attentively, and to the rest of you guys watching this. A 4-hour candle break and close. You need to see a 4-hour. You need to see a 4-hour candle break and close outside of this flag. Okay, you need to see a 4-hour candle break and close outside of this medium-term trend. 4-hour candle break and close. I repeat, 4-hour candle break and close. 4-hour candle. 4-hour candle. 1 4-hour candle break and close outside of this level here. Then your first level target should be obviously the 100% retracement point, which is here. And then from if you do your maths here, you have about 154 pips. And then once you hit this level, okay, what you should do is take out 50% of your positions and then lock in some trades and then leave the rest to run. Okay, lock in something, have something in your pocket. So 4-hour candle break. You can hear me shouting this now. 4-hour candle break and close. 4-hour candle break and close. If you can hear me, please comment 4-hour candle break and close, please. I don't want to hear any excuses. So, you know, 4-hour candle break and close outside of this counter trend line, we should see this guy drop on his head, you know, to this point here. And then that's the first level target. So the overall level target for this guy long term would be 0.61485 if the market does want to rally to that point. However, the medium term target, your first target should be here. Okay, would always be at the 100% retracement point, which is 0.63244. So the target for CadChf, once every single technical requirement has been fulfilled, should be 0.63244. You heard it here first. From Desmond Samuel, once we've been able to clear out this minor level and this trend line, should actually collapse all the way to 0.63244 to the tune of 154 pips thereabout. So that's that for Cabaret Adama. Okay, he says that he wants to see NzdChf. Okay, so NzdChf coming up. See, taking my time to grant the request here, because I actually want to see you guys succeed in this. So I'm still saying for our candle break and close. NzdChf. I think I have highlighted this pair once in my past life when I used to trade this in my past life, guys. So NzdUsd is very, very simple. Very, very simple, very easy and simple. If you want to know how this pair moves, you should be mirroring NzdUsd. Okay, mirror NzdUsd. That is, as you're analyzing this pair, analyze NzdUsd as well. So they kind of have similar moves. So we seem to have broken out of a downtrend here. So we seem to have cleared this downtrend here. From the look of things, though, from the technical standpoint, we seem to have cleared a downtrend. I think we are out of the downtrend. Okay, so even if you draw this way, it is out. If you draw it this way, it is out. So it's completely, so a downtrend is completely out of the subject matter here. So we came on here to put a reversal chart pattern, which is a double bottom. I mean, this shouldn't be new to you guys. However, if this is new to you guys, check the link in my description and then come to my Telegram community. So this is a double bottom here, which is a reversal pattern. So we have continuation patterns and reversal patterns. Once again, everything about this is spoken about. Listen, I have taken over 3 years worth of experience and then I've put it together in a course for you guys. All right. So check the link in the Telegram in the comment in the description. It's gonna bring you straight to my community, and then you get to meet me personally. So we do have a reversal chart pattern, which is a double bottom here, and then we rallied all the way out. So once again, technical standpoint kind of pullback. So we have an impulsive move here. You can, once again, like I said, if you've had a move from here to here, okay, your pullback should be at least half of this, okay, at least half of this. And you can see that this was an impulsive move to the tune of 446.5 pips. The pullback is 242, which is half of that. So I wasn't capping anyway. So first pullback, second pullback, no doubt. You can actually take advantage of all these pullbacks. So please don't get me wrong. Okay, you can actually take advantage of all these pullbacks, but you need to also understand the wave patterns, and then as you're actually taking advantage, you should expect a major pullback. Okay, you should expect a major pullback. So you can obviously all these nice pullbacks, of course, why not? Take it. Okay, this came on here, then this one also is of that level. Take it. You get bounce up here, take it. Okay. However, as you're counting your wave pattern, you should also have it at the back of your mind that we should come in and put a bigger retracement, and that is exactly what it has done. So and it seems to be putting something that looks like an inverted through this pattern, but that's just by the way. So the levels you should be looking out for here is this neckline. So this is a valid inverted and shadows pattern until we break back below here. If we do break back below here, then you have no business with this pair. However, if we are retracing back to this point here, this should be your POI. Should be watching this guy for another one last leg to the upside, and then this will now get to determine what we do subsequently. So this is not just, once again, this is not just any level. You can have your fibs lining up closely. Guys, I strongly recommend Fibonacci. I strongly recommend Fibonacci. You can see that I'm not capping here. So every single thing seems to be lining up nice for you guys that love this pair. I think single thing seems to be lining up perfectly. So you should have at least three conferences, at least three confirmations that this guy is on your side. And the first of that is the chart pattern number one. You have this neckline break, minor pullback. This was the first pullback here. Then we are actually due to come in for a bigger pullback. All right. Then this is supposed to be a touch of the trend line. So you see, so once you identify the direction of the pair, it is easier for you to now come in and put a trade plan. Direction, then it is now easier for you to come in and put a trading plan. It is very, very easy. Over 90% of emotions come from the lack of a clear trading plan. Okay, you panic, you feel like you're being left out, fear of missing out. You just greedy, you're fearful. Everything comes in and it hits you hard because you lack a trading plan. So you must have a plan. Okay, you must have a plan, and then you must also have contingency plans as well. Because like I said earlier, I don't control this. Despite the fact that I'm quite accurate, like I portrait and plans. But I don't control the market. So you also need to do your due diligence from your own side as well. So we do have an inverted shadows pattern here, and then this is a neckline break, and then the only thing that should make you hop on this should be a pullback to the level here. So once you do have a convincing pullback, listen, Cabaret Adama, 0.82800, that is your point. Your POI. So you should wait for this guy to drop to this point here. Maybe give you a third touch, who knows, or maybe just play around here, and then once again counter trend line break. Actually, you know what? Just remind me once this pair is ready. Just remind me. I'll come on here again to give you guys entry criteria. Okay, just a pullback here, and then we should rally all the way to the upside. So like I said, your POI is actually 0.82800. 0.82800. Now, most of you guys might be thinking, well, can I take, since this is going to pull back here, can I take? Well, I'm not a pullback trader. I don't advise you trade pullbacks. However, if you must, that is entirely up to you. But for me, I would only advise you wait for this guy here, because it's kind of a better chance of making the easiest money. It's easiest money when you go with the trend. All right, so the trend now is up. Okay, you can see this is a low, this is a high, low, higher high, equal low, equal high, higher low, higher high. So we need to see higher low here, you know, for us to take this all the way up to the key level, because market move from one key level to the next key level. So Cabaret Adama, that is that about NzdChf and CadChf on your behalf. So let's go to BTC, the big boy. So big boy BTC, Wagwan, what do you have for us? What do you have for us? Guys, Nigerian internet is so slow, man. Nigerian internet will literally frustrate you, to be honest. So slow. So on BTC, this is what I see at the moment. Nothing new, nothing has changed from the last time I came on here to call out BTC for you guys. I said to you, it's not my BTC chart. This is not my BTC chart. Where's my BTC chart? Guys, I can't find my BTC chart. Anyway, so let me just go ahead and plot out these levels for you guys once again. I'll show you guys that this is not something I copied from elsewhere. This is me Desmond doing it from scratch. So supply level 1, checked. Okay, so that's supply level 1 checked. So demand level checked. The next level checked. All right, you see that this didn't take me up to what 5 seconds to do. So now for BTC, and obviously I have called out this pair, you know, in my most recent analysis, is that we are actually at a very crucial point here on BTC. So I asked you guys to look out for a level, which was this level here. I asked you guys to pay close attention to this level here, to this point here. Now, the reason as to why I asked you guys to pay close attention to this level here is because this was also in the past. This is where it should be happening. So in the let's put it here. Actually, let me use my fibs to determine where to put this level. Okay, I'm right. So you know, this is where you should be looking out for the BTC before it rallies all the way to the upside. This is where you should be, you know, keeping your mind fixated upon is this point here. So once this guy drops all the way to 45K, we should rally all the way to the all-time highs, guys, all the way up. In fact, the bull run is upon us. All the BTC guys falling, you know, all the BTC boys falling, the BTC women falling, you know, because the bull run is actually upon us now. So let me see something real quick. Let me check something real quick. So this was the second touch, and then we do have a potential pullback here on our hands. So yeah, so this is the level to look out for. The level to look out for on BTC is $45,197 per coin. So once if we can sustain above here, because this was also a supply level, mind you, this was equally a supply level somewhere around here. Let me just go down to the daily time frame, put this nicely and clean. All right, okay, so this was also a supply level sometime in the past year. You can see that the market came on here and then it collapsed all the way down from 48K. Okay, so your POI should be 47K-ish, this whole region here. Once again, this is not a line, this is a zone, this is a level. So you must understand that, you know, we could potentially pull in deeper to this point here. This is still around the level, okay? Provided that we have not fallen all the way to this next to the demand level here, then that's all well and good. So this is not a straight line. That's why you see me, I'm not using a straight line, because you listen, it is a level. It is a level, because you can see this one came to this level. This is a level. Assuming I was using a line to mark this out, I would have had like several lines here. So this is a level. This is a zone. Okay, so the market should pull in here, and then we should see BTC back at all-time highs, which is over 60K. All right, so that's that for BTC. Or if it does try to pull in deeper, this should be your point of concern. which is this demand level at 39K. Demand level at 39K, or demand level at 39K. Because one thing I have actually noticed about BTC is that it loves supply and demand. You can see that similar thing happened here. Okay, we did, pull back to retest a few points, and then we came back again to retest this. So this was a key demand level, and then obviously same thing may happen here. We could actually pull in deeper to 40K and then rally all the way up, because this is cryptocurrency, and it has no real historical data to back this up. This is purely based on sentiment, purely based on sentiment. There's no particular history to back this up, unlike the other currencies, gold, S&P 500. Ooh, that reminds me. I have to talk about S&P 500. All right, so we need to pull in to this level here, or this level here, and then we should actually rally all the way. So two places to look out for. Once again, I'll be back to let you guys know on this channel, guys. I'm here with you. Don't worry. So these are the levels to look out for. This is the first level here is 46K. Second level is 39K. All right. So if this one doesn't hold, definitely this one will hold. Okay, because sometimes BTC has this funny thing of stopping a lot of traders out and then going in your direction. But rest assured, the overall level target for this guy is all-time highs, which is 62. Actually, that's never the all-time highs. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So this is the overall level target for this guy here, this blue bar. So whatever the thing wants to do, even if he wants to pull back here or pull back deeper, it's entirely up to it. Okay. Our major concern is come and give us a trading opportunity for us to ride the all to the all-time highs. And that's that for the BTC. So EurJpy. It's been a long day. So EurJpy on the other hand has been a very good boy, very, very obedient, very, very good boy. Listen. This has been one of the easiest trades out there, man. I won't even lie to you. So we have actually hit all TPs. At the moment, we have slammed all TPs. We actually hit take profit on Thursday in our community. So what is the next step here? Let me not waste your time. So what is the next? The next step here is also looking at this supply level carefully. Okay, so we need to see a convincing break above here for us to ride it. So my overall level target for the JPY pairs is the all-time high, not necessarily all-time high, but this blue bar here, which is 168.000. Now I'm calling 168.000 because that is a rounded figure, and the market loves rounded numbers or psychological levels. All right, so 168.000 is my all-time target. However, so now that we've made our money, once again, a round of applause for this pair, beautiful pair, clean move, clean move. So now we should see a pullback to this point here. Okay, we should see this guy try to drop all the way down here. Okay, if that doesn't happen, we should see a break above here. However, I'm just keeping my cards open. To be honest, I'm just keeping my cards open because we have made money, and then we have actually washed our hands off this pair for the moment, and we should see a pullback to 161.747, especially concerning what the JPY index seems to be doing at the moment. However, if that doesn't happen, I'm waiting for this guy somewhere around here. If I don't see it pop back down there, I'm waiting for this guy somewhere around there. However, as long as this guy is in this range, I have no business with this guy anymore. Okay, so if you miss the move, all well and good, find the link to my Telegram community, come there and join us. I called out this pair since the early, I think late January or early February. So once again, as long as this guy is in this range, we have no business. My students know me. We don't have any business trading the range. We need to have a clear and concise, precise direction. All right. So you can either pull back here and give us another opportunity to take you all the way to the upside here, or you can break above here and then give us a chance to ride you all the way to the 168.0. So that's that about the EurJpy. So those are the levels that you have to look out for. Ideally, I would prefer if we can come in here, if we can pull back here. I would prefer, okay, because since this was an impulsive move, we need to see a pullback anyway. So we need to come in here and then for a potential rally all the way to the upside. So that's that for the EurJpy pair. Beautiful pair, beautiful game. I love it. Someone requested that I break down CadJpy. I don't know who that is, but if you're seeing this, I need to let you guys understand that I read your comments. YouTube sends me an email of each and every one of the comments. I see everything. Okay, I see every single thing. So do not hesitate to let me know what you think about this video, what pairs that you want to let me break down. If you need my Instagram handle, I have mentioned it. My Instagram handle is at Desmond Samuel, at Desmond then underscore SS for the Samuel. The Samuel is double S. So at Desmond underscore SS, for the Samuel. So at Desmond underscore Samuel. I do not have a profile pic, so that's how you know me. And the account is private. So that's how you know what account to follow. So yeah, for CadJpy, it is easy and simple. We are in a range. Okay, we've been in an option. I don't want to go over the top-down analysis of this pair because I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible, even though we've gone well over 40 minutes. So for CadJpy is very, very simple. We need to break above this level here. So once we can clear this high of 111.8000, then all well and good. I'll be back on here to take this trade. All right. So we need to see us rally to this point here, rally out here, and then pull back to this 111.500. It's easy, straightforward, easy. See, simple, straightforward. I've had this pair on my watch list, so best believe me, I like it. It's one of my pairs. So we need to see a clear break out of this, maybe a rally to this point, thereabout. But just give us a convincing break. This is to trap early buyers. This is why I tell you guys to be a lot more patient. Be patient. Let the market do whatever it wants to be. Just be patient. It has to give you a convincing. See, the market is here to convince you. You're not here to convince it. The market is here to convince you. You have to give a convincing breakout. Okay, the one that reassures you that, okay, fine, we have actually broken out, so it's time for us to start buying. So I'll be back on here on this channel to let you guys know when these pairs are ready. The next pair on my list will be EurUsd. EurUsd seems to be having a similar pattern-ish. Did I choose the right chart supply? Did I choose the right chart supply? This is my problem with all these pairs that you guys keep trading, man. All these ugly pairs. Guys, stress me up, man. These pairs are ugly. Real. They're after your capital. This is an ISO anyway. This is an ISO. To the guy that Shola, you need to pick your pairs wisely, man. This is an ISO, to be honest. This has no clear direction. Okay, it is just stock. It has no particular direction, and you're just gonna waste your time eventually. So you need to learn to pick your battles. You need to learn how to pick your battles. It's not every battle in life that you must fight. This guy is not clear. But anyway, for those of you guys that trade this pair, don't worry. Bro, worry. Actually worry because this pair is messy at the moment. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not in the mood to touch this. This is a very ugly pair, to be honest. So please worry. He's got my idea of saying don't worry. Actually, you should worry. This pair is messy. Ooh, does have a nice trend though. You see, this is actually one of the benefits of coming on the higher side of them, because you get to see the clearer picture. This is a very nice trend. It's just that once you scroll down, it is everywhere. Has too many candlesticks. Okay. So this is your deciding. I don't want to go over anything much on this pair. So this is your deciding point here. Okay, deciding point here. You have a downtrend on your cards here. However, overall, this pair is very bullish. As you can see, there's a bullish trend here. But for EurAUD, I think I did this analysis song. I just can't find the pair. But anyway, I can always start again because I didn't, I'm good at this. So this is your levels to watch out for. So ideally, if we do get a convincing break above, it's just a message, man. Guys, I'm sorry. Oof. A very ugly pair, to be honest. A very, very ugly pair. But I think I did this analysis somewhere. I think I did this somewhere. Frankly, I think I did. Hold on. let me just check if I actually did this analysis somewhere, because I'm quite confident that I did this analysis somewhere. Let me show you guys my charts. I think I did this analysis somewhere. This is it. Yeah, I did. I actually did this somewhere. So ideally for this pair that you have right before your eyes, yeah. Okay, yeah. I was right. Okay, yeah, true. I did it. So we do have a nice setup here on this pair. I'm not gonna lie, even though I will never trade this, guys. I will never trade this very ugly. So we do have a downtrend forming here. Okay, this is a touch of the trend line, and ideally, if this guy is going to reverse, like continue going up, we should clear this level. So you have two levels to look out for, guys. You have two levels, Shala. You have two levels to look out for. So the first level being the 1.66000 level, which is the key level, and then obviously the second one being 1.64835. So once we can completely clear this level here, then our next level target should be the supply level, demand level rather, which is that's the TP target if this holds 1.61278. Okay, because this is also a break of trend line happening right here. So we should see this guy collapse. So it's currently testing the outer part of the trend line. So if this is done all well and good, we should see a 4-hour candle break and close. This is a high, low, lower high. So we should see a lower low here, then a pullback. Upon the pullback here is when you bounce on this guy and rally all the way to the downside. So this is a counter trend line setup here. So the only thing holding this guy back is this yellow bar. Once we can clear this yellow bar, ladies and gentlemen, we should actually collapse to the tune of 280 pips on this pair. But mind you, this pair is very slow. So that 280 pips might take maybe a month. Very slow. So yeah, so the last pair on my list now for today will be the dollar index, the XY. So the dollar index seems to be the one controlling, the crowd. Seems to be the one controlling the crowd, telling the crowd what to do and what not to do. Because at the end of the day, the XY is a basket of all currencies, put together versus the dollar. Get rid of this. Yeah, so rally to 2021 to 2022 rally, a corresponding pullback, because we have trended for 2 years. We should range for a year plus, which is exactly what we've done so far. The reason as to why I had this level out here was because, once again, this was the first pullback, which is quite insignificant. And if you bring your fibs, you can see that the market should at least drop all the way down to this point first. Okay, so we have actually come on here to test the 0.600 and 0.5 region, and we have actually broken out of the medium-term trend. So we should see this gap collapse further down to this 102.227 region, or this level here. But just best believe that this is going to drop a bit. It has to drop a bit, okay, because we have actually cleared out this uptrend line that was actually holding it in place, and it has now exposed this 102.589 region. So we should come on here to complete this inverse this pattern, or come on here. Whatever the case is, guys, long term, I'm actually very bullish on the dollar. All right, I'll be waiting for this guy patiently to come and clear it. Once it clears this level, we are in for a huge trend, guys. Space. Okay, space all the way. Oh, S&P, guys, sorry. Before I leave, I have to talk about S&P 500, because that seems to be having the best opportunity currently as we speak. So hold on. So before I leave you guys here, not leave you guys for good, just leave you guys for today. we should speak about S&P here. We should break it down together. So for the SPX, I did notice something playing out, which was the supply and demand, and unfortunately that has played out itself. So long term, so one thing that you need to understand about the S&P is that it does not trend like every other pair. It trends upwards. It has a very linear trend. So you may have some difficulties trying to trade this. Trust me, I sincerely understand where that's coming from. This pair and Nasdaq, I sincerely and US30, the Dow Jones Index, I get you. Don't worry, I get you. So a pullback to retest this level would give us. So this is how you can go about doing this. You see this whole thing. So here's the trick. This is my range tool. It's called price range. So you measure this. So we've been in this range for God knows how many weeks. All right. So we've been in here. So you should measure this, clone this, drag it all the way up. Once your conditions have been met for this pair, your target should be the next level. See? So that's how you keep on moving these guys right in the trend step by step until you get to, if this guy wants to get onto 5,640 basis points, it's entirely up to it. However, this is how you go about trading the range. You measure the pip counts inside of the range, you clone that out, and then you now clone your level. Okay, so it should in the event that this one holds as well, what you should do again, clone this, all right, clone this also, and then mark out your next level. So that is exactly how you can go about trading this guy. But for me, currently the level I'm actually looking out for, because this was a clear case of supply and demand in action. All right, so this was the supply, then this was demand. So it was bouncing off of supply, demand, then it's broken out. So we are now seeking more demand here. So this is the level to look out for on SPX is 50 basis points. So once we are able to bounce off of that, 4-hour candle break and close, you can see this one, 4-hour candle break and close, rally all the way to the upside. So 4-hour candle break and close. Or if the pip count is too big for you, by all means, go down to your lower time frame, 1 hour time frame, 15 minutes time frame, and make the entry. I don't care. Just do your analysis on the higher time frame so you have a clearer direction. Okay, you have a bigger time frame perspective, a bird's eye view. So 4-hour candle break and close. After the bounce of this level, demand level, we should see this guy rally all the way to 5151 basis points for the S&P. All right, so guys, that's that for this week's outlook. Once again, my Instagram handle, let me write this down here for you guys to see. It is Desmond, once again, at Desmond_SS. That's me. That's my Instagram handle. Okay, so feel free to reach out to me, and then if you want to speak to me privately or join my Telegram community and meet like-minded traders like you guys, find the link in the description. It's gonna show you my my recommended broker and then link to my Telegram community. All right, thank you guys for sticking through to the end of this video. I love you guys so much, and I would love to see you guys in my next weekly outlook. So once again, do not forget to leave a comment on what you think. Let me know if there's any pair that you're currently struggling with, or if there's anything that you'd love to suggest. Let me know in the comment section, guys. YouTube sends me an email of each and every one of the comments, and I reply to your comments. So feel free to speak to me. Okay, speak to me. I'm listening, and I'm willing to give you what you want. Thank you so much, and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.